welcome to part 4. No, 5. This is part 5 already. I'm just gonna do a quick update because some time has passed, some things have changed or happened, so I'm just gonna do a quick update. This is not gonna be specifically aimed at a certain topic. First up, my country has finally acknowledged that Lyme comes with additional diseases, bacteria. They're very, very slow because most countries already knew this, but after 10 years or something, my country has finally acknowledged officially by the medical board of our country that Lyme leads to one bacteria, which is the Lyme, and then other different types of in Dutch it's called nevenziektes. In English it's probably called side effects, but then illnesses, so side illnesses. I don't know, sorry. I'm I'm not really home in the medical terms in English, but they finally acknowledged that the Lyme does more than just be there as a bacteria, and then when you get antibiotics for 3 months, then you're better. And if something else is wrong with you, then, well, it can't be the Lyme. So that's a good thing. Acknowledging it is phase 1. Now they just have to probably come up with a new way of diagnosing and how they're going to fix everything else. But it's a start. Because as much as the Netherlands is one of the most developed countries in the world, we don't even have ILADS as our guideline. That's how bad it is. Medically, we could do a lot better. We're very much behind when it comes to several illnesses in the world. And if you look at the surrounding European countries, they beat us. They're better than us. I'm on several Facebook pages, and most of them are obviously Dutch. And you see so many people go to Germany or Belgium because the doctors there are just a lot better. Downside is you don't get it covered by your medical insurance. So yeah, it's something that obviously if I'm still not where I want to be in like 6 months or something, I should probably start considering as well, because then I've been fighting this for more than 2.5 years, depending on how you look at it. I got sick 2.5 years. I got sick this month 2 years ago, but I didn't start getting the right kind of treatment, diagnosis. It was all in my head for the first 6 months, so then I might look into if I want to go to Brussels, which is a 5-hour drive, or Berlin, which is the next best place that's nearby. Though Berlin I would have to do through plane, because I'm not going to sit in a car for 24 hours. I don't think I'd survive it, to be honest. I'm already pretty done with a car after an hour. And that's on a good day. Right now I'm having days where I sit in a car and it feels like the car is not steady, even when it's standing still. It's the neuro system. They've done some very interesting researches. I've read some very interesting researches. One of them was about how you can tell by someone's speech that they are stressed or that there's something wrong with their nervous system, because they use a lot of gene words, which is basically words like really and very and extremely, so adverbs and adjectives, to express how they feel, and that implies that you're under a lot of stress. It's very interesting to read, along with a new research done on where exactly in your body the trauma lies, because I think a lot of Lyme patients and a lot of people who are ill eventually suffer from a sort of PTSD. And PTSD is not in your mind. The PTSD is in your body. More importantly, it's in your legs and in your neuro system. So that was an interesting article to read. I also found a picture where they were talking about the psychological side effects of Lyme, which was very fascinating. I will post a link to it in the description down below. I recognize myself in so many of those things, because one of those things is having autistic behavioral symptoms. And every single person I know is always asking me if I'm autistic. But I've never been autistic because I wasn't born autistic. At some point I simply became autistic in my behavior. And that's one of the things that Lyme can cause it, through psychological manipulating your brain. It's very interesting. Have a look at the picture, because maybe some of it applies to you. So yeah, that's interesting. Other than that, I am officially going into the Lyme triage in my hospital. I didn't even know they had one. They do. I'm on a wait list right now. Hopefully in January I can see 4 or 5 specialists in different areas, and they're all going to have a look at me. I'm going back into therapy so that I can mentally prepare myself and strengthen myself through dealing with that post-traumatic stress and the manipulation of my personality, and get ready for going back to work and into society, because the longer you're sick, the more you develop fears of going outdoors for a long time, because it does kind of start to dominate you. So that's kind of what I've been up to, and what my country has been up to. So yeah, my next video is probably going to be about how to get through the winter, but I'm waiting for a few items to arrive that are going to help me. But thank you very much for watching, and I hope that you are successful in your battle with Lyme, or that the person that you know and you love is successful in their battle with Lyme, because you can be cured. It's possible. You just sometimes need to cross the border to get there, but you can do it. So